Taking a nice deep breath in here. Maybe there's a little gentle humming sound, a little releasing sound that helps you just find your way into a relaxed position, inviting the mind into letting go of all the thoughts and all the endless thoughts, and instead just able to come into space for being. Could be a yawn or 5 coming forth. Just know that these expressions of relaxing, they're very welcome. They're very friendly here. And so in what friendly way can you allow the body to settle? In what friendly way can you make yourself more and more comfortable? In what friendly way can you invite the flow of doing, thinking, executing to quiet down a little, take a little break, and instead allow the being mind to come forward? Take your awareness to the space below you. Reach into the earth energy below, through the floor, through the basement, through the foundation, into the ground itself. As we take a moment here to acknowledge the ancestors of the land, where our bodies are resting in this present moment. Those ancestors whose names we know and those whose names we do not know, we honor you. We honor the inheritance that you left for us, allowing us to be in such great abundance. We have so much. We have more than enough. We honor these ancestors who discovered the plants that heal, the medicines of the soil, who designed the rituals for us to stay connected, who journeyed with the plants so that we may know the plant helpers that journey with us, who taught us how to be stewards of this land, and who developed amazing ecological systems of interdependence with the landscape itself, knowing that this body is in the sacred design of the land itself. In fact, we are one and the same with the land. And so really let yourself merge with the land. Whether the ancestors of the land where you are your own familial ancestors or not, it is the generosity of these ancestors of the land that allow us to be here and to be receptive to guidance, to support, and to healing. Honoring the Sauk, Fox, Potawatomi, Miami, and Kickapoo peoples of the lands where I am at rest. And the names of the great mound builders, the great river riders, who welcomed so many others from so many other lands. Is it any wonder that this place today hosts the whole world in our backyard. Let us discover the sacred landscape of this body as if we were explorers of our own body landscape. A little sense of wonder, amazement, humbleness, and a healthy amount of fear. Maybe taking the mind to just the crown of the head and feeling the spiral circle at the crown. A little whirlpool vortex at the crown. And like the region where I live, we have kettles and moraines. Little uphill type places and little downhill divot type places that were created as glaciers moved and retreated. And it's like we could just travel down the topography of the head. Waterfalls to the left side of the head and the right side of the head. A little mound of the forehead. And then maybe some of those kettles, those little systems that hold of the left and right eye. The pools. It's freshwater, saltwater pools beneath the eyes, right and left. Sheer cliffs on either side at the temples, left and right. And we come to the big rock outcropping of the nose. Following two mounds of the cheeks, right and left. Coming to these caves of the ears, left and right, spiraling inward. Passages to special lands, portals to other dimensions, be aware. To the pointy little perch of the chin. Inside the mouth, like a basalt rock formation, or perhaps, stalactites and stalagmites in the cave of the mouth, growing from top to bottom and emerging from bottom to top. Secret water slides of tongues. Saliva fills the mouth. These underground pools. Big cave cathedrals at the roof of the mouth. We go down the tower of the neck. There's a right side and a left. There's a back and a front. We come to the smooth rock formation of the right shoulder. Taking a descent down the tube of the right upper arm. A bit uneven ground of the elbow on the right. Down the chute, the right forearm. To the little finger lake forms on the right thumb and index, middle ring and pinky finger. Make your way to the rock outcropping of the left shoulder and down the chute to the left upper arm. Little uneven grounds of the left elbow, the shoot of the left forearm, to the finger-like formations of the left thumb and index, middle, ring, and pinky finger. Calling in the landscape of this body. You take note of the mounds of the chest, left and right, of the breasts, right and left. Down the curious wooden structures of the ribs. Perhaps little fallen trees over a swamp, allowing our safe passage. We come to the very strong, solid earthen structures of the left and right hip. And we go down the tower of the right thigh. The little mound of the right knee. The shoot of the right shin, and all the way down to the curious little rock statues, natural forming rock statues of the right heel and foot, all the way to the tiniest of those stones, large to big, down the bones of the foot and into the toes, and all the way to the tip of the right big toe, second, third, fourth, and fifth toe. Find your way back over to the left earthen mound, the left hip, and go down this tower, very strong upright tower of the left thigh, mound of the left knee, down the shoot of the left calf, and all the way to the curious rock sculpture structure of the left foot, the heel, the top and bottom of the foot, the toes stacked from small stones, from large stones to small stones, and the tippiest, tiniest stones at the top of the left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth toes. We're just coming to find ourselves at the base of the spine. And now what if we took a little journey into the interior parts, starting from the base, and moving upwards, first feeling into this base of the pelvic bowl, this seat of earth and energy. Feeling around all sorts of curves and spirals. Earthen spaces, very moist spaces, almost spaces filled with water within the earthen space in the pelvic bowl. And then we come to this cusping place. Cusping place of earth and water. Just a little bit above that root space of earth. This is the space of water. Are there places to breathe into in the space of water? Can we sense that it's a little, ever so slightly less solid in the space of water. And as water is in abundance and fills this space in the pelvic bowl, we find ourselves at the top of the pelvic bowl, all the way up to where some of those organs, digestive organs, our stomach, feeling the movement of the diaphragm. We come to the cusping place of water and fire. In the heart center. Beginning in the heart center. Feeling the expanse of energy in the heart center. With that heat, with that fire, the space is filling. Warm and expansive upwards, past the shoulders, towards the neck, filling into the head region, arriving to the crown towards the third eye, the forehead. And here at the forehead, at the third eye center, is the cusping of fire and air. And because the air is so less solid, it's so spacious. It doesn't need much space to hold. Just here in the forehead, two lobes of the brain up to the crown, we experience the domain of air. Feeling these different qualities, each one less dense, more spacious. At last, we come to the sleepy potential that there is something beyond those four elements. That there is something even less of something and a whole lot of nothing. Just for a moment, feel the somethingness of this body. Substance, elements, fluid, semi-solids. Feel the somethingness of this body. And then just above the head, sense the nothingness beyond. Allow your mind to just sense the nothingness beyond. And now hold those two spaces at the same time. The somethingness of this body and the nothingness surrounds. Holding the somethingness of this body and the nothingness that surrounds at the same time. And while every day we live this embodied experience of the somethingness, and the nothingness at the same time. That nothingness being the fifth element, holding all the other four elements. The space. I guess we have to wonder, who's knocking at the door? Who's knocking at the door? Who is the person doing the seeing? Maybe just for a moment, just allow your consciousness to gently come out of this physical form, and we just gaze at the person doing the seeing. What does that feel like? You just allow your awareness to free itself from the confines of the landscape and to instead be a very expansive watcher of things. And perhaps instead of seeing this body in terms of its physicality, we just saw it in terms of light and color. And so I invite you to take your own palette and paintbrush and paint your body in any colors you wish. What colors would you put in the left leg and the right? What colors would you put in the right arm and the left? What colors would you put in the front and back of the body, at the crown and at the feet? What colors would you put in the chakras? You don't have to put them in rainbow order. Feel free to play for a moment to be guided. Where would you place colors? Would you choose different colors than the known colors of the rainbow? Would you just play within the realm of primary color? Or black and white part of your rainbow as well? And just for a moment, gaze at this amazing rainbow form, your truer form. And what if in these inner spaces we could generate and see that each person's individual rainbow is connected to one another. Those of us listening to this Nidra right now, those that will come in different time frames, that we are all connected in this moment, this present moment. And from each of our individual rainbows emerges a web of rainbows, an interconnected web of rainbows. And that interconnected web of rainbows connects to both what has come before us and what will come to pass. Both the past and the future. And so this web becomes one big roadmap of bridges and spirals of flyways and byways, freeways and expressways, soft paths and hidden trails throughout the landscape of the whole universe. And so as much as you would like to play in this little rainbow play space, as much as you would like to commune with ancestors of past, present, and future, you are so welcome to come to this place whenever you desire, because this place lives within you. It's yours, in fact. Except really, it's ours. You are welcome in this whirling rainbow lodge whenever you feel you need a place of rest, whenever you feel you need a place of refuge, whenever you need to process the dark and light, the light and dark of it all. This is a space for you to come into whenever you need healing, remembrance, to be held, to be loved, and cared for. As we come towards the end of this Yoga Nidra practice, this sacred dream practice this evening, I wanted to share a few words to dance in your ears and alight your imagination further. So this is a poem called In the Colors of the Rainbow. Bury me in the colors of the rainbow. No darks or black drape my coffin or your mirrors. Let my light shine in your faces and your stories, and strew my path with confetti and streamers of bon voyage. Send me off with bagpipes, rock and reels, no dirges or sad songs. Dance and clap in time to the music, for I embark on my greatest adventure. Let me go freely with love and gladness. I have been packing my bags since I first got here. And all I take with me are experiences and memories. My favorites are images of your smiling face. Grateful am I of the gift of life. Grateful am I of the gift of you in my life. I am not leaving, just going on ahead. And a piece of me remains with each of you. Hold this piece with tenderness, for I love you always. Forgive the wrongs I have done you. I never meant to harm you. I have faith, and it is steadfast, not that of a believer, but of a knower. We will be together once more, and in that time we will see the pattern of the web that unites us. Understanding leads to compassion. Compassion is the key to my welcome destination. May the colors of your rainbow guide me and open the door. Oh, I welcome you all back from this Yoga Nidra officially complete.